All right, we are live on YouTube, and tonight we're going to be discussing No One Can Stop Me and No One Can Stop You Too. So stick around and find out more that's coming right. Whoa! From Northern California, welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli. And if this is your first time here, and most importantly, you are open to suggestions and change, please consider subscribing and then banging that bell. And after you bang that bell, when that pop-up box pops up, make sure you select all notifications, because that way you won't miss a single thing. You will not miss anything when it comes to getting a better grip on your life. And also make sure on your smartphone, your tablet, your iPhone, your Android, or anywhere that you have the YouTube app installed on, you must also make sure that the YouTube app is set to receive those notifications at a device level. You do all of that, and you're all set to go. You're good to go, and you won't miss a single show. That rhymes. You're good to go, and you won't miss a single show. Oh, how's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. We're not going to be on too terribly long tonight. I just wanted to do a brief show tonight because I know there are many people out there besides myself that are going through a lot. You're trying to accomplish something just like myself, just like I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel out here and grow my coaching business, yet you're hitting some roadblocks and some setbacks. And a lot of you are going through something, what I've been going through. It's not necessarily what you're doing, it's what other people are doing to you, how those other people are affecting you, and how you're allowing those people to either affect you or not affect you. And that's the main purpose why I created this show. And look who's in the house. Look who's in the house. It's Mutt Nuts World. Oh, hey, let me make sure the notification went out. The notification has gone out. And let me check the back end here. The stream health is looking good. And we're all set to go. Fantastic. Wonderful. Hey, Mutt, how's it going? Welcome to the show. You didn't miss much. You just missed the intro. That's all. Not a big deal. Mutt Nuts World, moderator and channel member for 3 months now, is in the house. Hey, Eli and everyone. Hey, Mutt, how's it going? Mutt furthermore says I got done sooner than I thought. That's great. Well, thank you for being here, and thank you for willing to moderate the chat. I'm sure we're going to get our usual dose of trolling happening here, and you're ready with that band hammer to smash them, right, Mutt? You're ready to smash them, right? Come on now. Let me know. All right. So let's just, before we get right to it, let me pay a special props out to my sponsor, Troy Brewer, the CEO and founder and owner of the Discover Community Network, for all of your product and service needs from the most trusted professionals in their specific industries. Please visit the Discover Community Network at www.discovercommunitynetwork.com. One more time, that's www.discovercommunitynetwork.com. You can also visit a subsidiary of the Discover Community Network known as the DCN Internet Radio Network. If you like to listen to music while you're working during the day, you can do this from your smartphone, your laptop, or desktop. The DCN, Discover Community Network, has a ton of internet radio stations, and they more than likely have a genre that you like. So if you like listening to music, or if you even like talk radio, there are a bunch of talk radio stations on there as well. Check out www.dcninternetradionetwork.com. One more time, that's www.dcninternetradionetwork.com. Both of those links are below the description. description about a third of the way down. So if you didn't remember them in your head, then just go down the description and click those links from your mobile device or your laptop or desktop, and then you'll find out more. And if you ever reach out to Troy and you work with him, please let him know that Coach Eli, Elias Melas, sent you. I'm sure he'd be happy to hear about that. All right. So Muttnuts World says, going okay? And she says, yep. All right. Yeah, I know you're dealing with some stuff, Mutt, and just like the rest of us are. And glad to hear that you've resolved what you've been dealing with to, at least a level where you can get on the show here and get a little breather, right? Things happen, Mutt. Life is not fair. Life is not easy. Life is going to bring you a bunch of challenges, a lot of unexpected challenges, just like it brought for me when I first came out here on the YouTube platform on my former channel that I no longer run, obviously, about 3.5 years ago. I used to run a channel called Coach Eli, Uncompromising Business and Personal Relationship Coaching. And I'll tell you, it was quite a ride. I got trolled pretty heavily. And I shut down that channel about 2 years ago. Some of you have heard this story before. If you have, just bear with me. But I shut down that channel a little over 2 years ago because I used to bring my girlfriend, who's now my ex, on that channel. And we were both getting so trolled that I said, forget it. I'm just going to, screw it. I'm going to shut it down. And then I'm going to take a little break. And then, when I'm ready to restart again, I will do that. Well, 3 months after that, I worked through whatever needed to work through. And I restarted this channel thinking that maybe the trolling would subside, right? But no. Right when I came back, the trolling not only came back, it came back harder, and it's been escalating ever since. And it continues to escalate even to this day, even without me feeding into this. So folks, you have to understand first and foremost, if you're trying to accomplish something out there, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on another social media site, or through any other online means, or even if you do this in person, you're going to get people out there that are not going to like you, no matter how nice you are, and they're going to try to destroy you, no matter how decent of a person you are. Some people are just so miserable within their own lives that they have nothing better to do all day, every day than, attack innocent people just trying to make something out of themselves, right? And then what they'll also do is they'll try to flip it on you and try to get you to think that your greatness really isn't that great by trying to say, oh, you're horrible, or oh, you suck, or you're a pathetic loser, or, blah, 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 right? You can't let that get to you, folks. You cannot let that get to you. You have to stick to your guns, and you have to just keep on pushing forward no matter what. So the topic of tonight's stream is no one can stop me. No one can stop me, because trust me, if these people could have stopped me already that have been coming at me for many years, they would have already done it. But I'm still here. I'm still going. I'm still moving forward, and I'm not going anywhere. And I will say for those people out there that continue to come at me, just know that karma really has no deadline. And that's what I want to make clear to other people out there, other good people out there that, are trying to accomplish something and other people are trying to hinder their progress. Karma, honestly, has no deadline. And when you mess with karma bites you in the that we'll just be proper about it. So we don't get demonetized here. Karma will bite you in the gluteus maximus, the rear end, right? Karma will bite you in the rear end, right? We all know that. And a lot of these people just don't understand that. Oh, Eli says karma is going to get me. Well, karma hasn't gotten me yet. Well, maybe not yet. But, like they say, it's not over until the fat lady sings, right? Well, I got the fat lady waiting on standby, and she's ready to sing a duet with me for like 10 hours straight. So, oh, man. If you can't tell, I'm in a really good mood, folks, because I've been working on a lot of great things behind the scenes to move this channel forward. I've got a lot of great content coming, and I've got a lot of great breaking news that will be coming really soon. I'm not ready to announce it yet. Just a lot of great stuff that I've been working on behind the scenes that I'm just so proud of. But right now is not the right time to let the cat out of the bag. We're going to let that simmer for a little while. So keep it locked in here on the Agrippa on Live channel and check out every stream because you never know when I'm going to break the news. There's a lot of great stuff happening. Nuts World says, yeah, with what I just dealt with, either need a stiff drink or a vacation or hell, maybe both. That sounds good. Good. I can't even talk, but that sounds good. That sounds great. And I'd be happy to have a stiff drink with you. I'm ready. I could use a margarita right now or a Mai Tai or something. I'm not even going to worry about my diet right now. I think my girlish figure is all right. So I'd be happy to have a drink or two with you. Nuts World furthermore says, yep, and mess with the bull, you will get the horns, and karma is the horns, right? Well, karma has no deadline. And when you mess with the bull, you get the horns. I just don't understand. I just don't understand, Nuts World in the chat. I don't understand why some people don't understand messing with the bull will get them the horns. They don't get it. They just keep laughing at it. But let me tell you something. Just because the bull hasn't given you the horns yet doesn't mean the bull's not sharpening the horns. Doesn't mean that the bull is ready. It's just the right time hasn't happened yet, hasn't come by yet. But sooner than later, the bull's going to break through the cage. And then you're going to see some real serious, let's just say stuff to keep it advertiser friendly. You're going to see some real serious stuff happen. So anyway, so that's a little example about myself and how no one's been able to stop me. They've tried to stop me, but I won't let them stop me. I keep moving forward. And now let me just flip it around and talk about everyone else out there. No one can stop you too. What do I mean when I say no one can stop you too? First and foremost, if you're a YouTuber and you're getting attacked, trolled, hated on, if you have friends or family that are telling you you weren't cut out for this, you should go and get a day job or a real job or however they say it, right? Or regardless of whatever you're trying to accomplish in life, if you have people that are trying to prevent you from accomplishing it, trying to stop you, trying to slow you down, trying to, let's say, for example, run you off of YouTube. Remember, no one can stop you too. Well, no one can stop me, first and foremost, but no one can stop you too. No one can stop you. You know why? Because you are the only person that can stop yourself from pursuing all of your goals, dreams, and your aspirations. Okay? If you allow trolls, haters, and people attacking you, and people just telling you you're no good, if you allow those words to get to you, and you leave YouTube or you stop doing what you're doing regarding whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, you're basically, it's not even the fact that you're giving these people what they want. They want you to go away. In essence, you're giving up on yourself. You're giving up on yourself. Because all these other people are doing is saying words. And words mean absolutely nothing unless you allow those words to mean something to you. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some very good words people will say that are meaningful and should be interpreted in a meaningful way. But when you know deep within that you're good at something and you want to accomplish it and you have haters telling you things that you know are not true, it's up to you whether you want to listen to those words or not. It's up to you whether you want to allow those words to kick you down or, force you to stop doing what you're doing. For example, let's use YouTube once again because that's where we're at. There have been a lot of content creators out here on the YouTube platform that have been run off this platform by trolls and haters. And initially, they were good at handling the trolls and haters. But what do troll and haters do when, they try to troll you initially and it doesn't, get you to go. It doesn't, accomplish what they are trying to get you to do, right? They're trying to get you to leave the platform or they're trying to run you off, right? They'll amp up their game. They'll start doing what I like to call illegal activities. They start to stalk you. They start to harass you. What they'll do is they'll dox your address. They'll dox your family addresses. They'll contact all your friends and family and harass them. They'll contact all your friends on Facebook and harass them. If you're employed and not self-employed, they will contact your employer and try to get you fired. Like I've seen this happen to me by several people out here on YouTube. And when they take it to that level, it is pretty serious, and it has run a lot of people off. And besides that, not only has that level of trolling run a lot of people off, some people have even taken their own lives because of trolling that hard. And listen, I want to make it very clear. If there's anyone out there that is in this situation and, is considering doing something to harm themselves, I want you to reach out to me and I will help you free of charge for however long it takes. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. And that's why I'm here to do this stream tonight, because no one deserves to lose their life over a bunch of insecure and immature, insensitive trolls that don't love themselves, and they're projecting their insecurities onto you. They're trying to kick you down and prevent you from reaching greatness because they themselves are miserable, right? And I'm trying to get you to understand that, because people that troll you, the harder they troll you, it's more of a direct reflection of how they see themselves. The harder somebody trolls, the more pathetic I feel they personally are. And the more of a direct reflection of themselves they're projecting onto you. So if I can get you to realize that, then you can say, it's not worth it. They just have nothing better to do. I'm going to ignore it, right? Now, there are some people that will continue harassing you and stalking you and continuously doing it on a daily level where it affects you from running your YouTube channel, your business, or whatever else you're trying to accomplish. If that's the situation, then you may have to take some legal action on that. You may have to, do whatever you have to do with the authorities. And I want to make it very clear to other people out there. I'm getting a message behind the scenes. Okay. Oh, I got your message, Mutt. That's cool. I want to make it clear to everyone out there that is going through something like this, and you feel you're alone. You're not, because I'm actually working on something with some people behind the scenes that shall remain nameless. And at some point, we're going to start a foundation or start some type of nonprofit where we combat cyberbullying and harassment, especially on platforms like YouTube, because we know that there are a lot of people suffering from this, and there's really not a whole lot you can do, and there's really not a whole lot YouTube can do, or at least is willing to do for you. And I've learned so much through my own personal experiences, folks, of handling some of the worst and nastiest trolls out here on YouTube, and haters and stalkers and harassers, that I can help anyone that's going through something like this. So if you're going through something like this in the meantime, reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you on this aspect free of charge as well. But down the road, I will be starting a foundation, probably a nonprofit, that's going to help anyone and everyone that's going through this free of charge, because the nonprofit will be funded through donations. And I feel we definitely need something like this to help people that may not be as strong as myself to be able to handle this. Anyway, let me see. Let me see here. Queen, no, Queen's not here. So Mutt Nuts World says they try to find your weak points. Right. What they do, Mutt, is a troll's ammunition is going after everyone and everything that you care for when they can't get to you. Because a lot of these people couldn't get to me, they started attacking everyone that I care for. And they know, trolls know, that not everyone's as strong as me. And they know that when they reach out to people that I care for out of the blue, and they're getting harassed by this guy, they know they're going to contact me. The trolls know these people are going to contact me and say, who the hell is this guy? And why is he doing this and that, right? So that's what they do. They attack anything and everything that you care for, and they look for that. And, quite frankly, it's just pretty sad and pathetic. But there is a way to handle these people, and I'm going to be helping, people down the road, handle these situations behind the scenes, maturely, professionally, and if necessary, legally as well too. So again, folks, before I wrap this up, we're at 20 minutes. This is not going to be that long of a stream. I'm gonna kill this stream in about 3 minutes, because this will be a very, very short live stream, so that way people can actually view the whole thing. I don't have to always create 30-minute, hour-long streams or 2-hour streams. Sometimes a message can be said in 10 or 20 minutes in a more powerful way than doing a 2-hour show on it. Here's the thing, folks. If you believe in yourself and there's something that you always wanted to accomplish, there's something that you're passionate about that you want to turn into a business and make a sustainable income off of it, there's nothing better, running your own business regarding something that you truly love doing because it's your purpose, and making money to sustain your lifestyle while you're doing that at the same time. There's nothing better than that, and that's what I'm here to help people with. But you have to always understand that, especially nowadays, because we live in the digital world and most of us are using social media to promote our businesses, you're going to get trolls and haters and people that are going to be stalking you and harassing you and just doing crazy things to you because they feel that you don't deserve the right to have your free enterprise. Well, let me make one thing very clear. The right to free enterprise the right to free enterprise, which is what I'm trying to say, is protected by the law. And if someone or a bunch of people are trying to affect your right to free enterprise, I can help you fight that. There are things you can do to fight that. But don't let these people run you off, because, like I said at the beginning of the show, and it's the same thing as the title, no one can stop me. No one can stop me because I'm not going anywhere. There's no way they can stop you, folks. There's only one way they can stop us. And if they ended up doing that one way, they would be in prison for the rest of their life, or they would get the death penalty. And a lot of these trolls, they make all these threats to you, and, it's like you got to take them seriously, but a lot of times they make empty threats. It still doesn't mean their threats are legal and they're allowed to do that. But you got to understand, a lot of these trolls, they use empty threats to try to scare you away by leading you to believe that, yes, if you don't leave, we are going to do this to you. We are going to harm you in person. We're going to come after your family. We're going to do this and that. No one can stop me, and no one can stop you too unless you allow them to. Remember that, folks. No one can stop you unless you allow them to. So why allow them? Just ignore them. Block them if it's on social media and move on. Keep pushing forward on your purpose, on your mission, your passion, your goals, your dreams. Don't let anyone stand in the way of your success. Because if you give in and you leave, like I've seen many people out here on YouTube get run off by my trolls. I used to have a lot more people coming to my channel. And a lot of these trolls and haters would dedicate all day, every day to attack these people behind the scenes. And they scared off a lot of my audience, right? Now, does that affect my business? Does that affect me? Sure. Is there a way to handle that? Sure. And I'll share more about that another time, because there are ways to handle that. And at that point, those are situations that you may have to handle legally outside of the scope of what, reporting them on a social media site can do, right? There are some things you can do, and I will be discussing those things in some future videos and live streams down the road. But the most important thing, folks, if you're going to remember one thing regarding this topic here, okay? No one can stop you besides you. Trolls can keep coming at you all day, every day. Haters can keep attacking you all day, every day. Your friends, your family, and other loved ones, other people that you know, can try to tell you each and every day that you weren't cut out for whatever you're trying to accomplish, right? It's up to you whether you want to let that get to you to the point of where you're going to stop, or you stand up for what you believe in and say, you know what, I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what my mother, my father, my brother, my aunt, my uncle, my best friend, all my friends, and other acquaintances tell me that I'm not cut out for this. I know I'm cut out for it, and I'm going to keep pushing forward no matter what anyone says. Never, ever, ever let anyone stand in the way of your success. Keep pushing forward. Keep persevering, okay? Keep reaching for the stars. And if you keep reaching for the stars and you just ignore anyone and everyone that tries to get in your way, at some point you're going to reach success. I can promise you that. Now let me check the chat out one more time and make sure that there aren't any messages in there. And it looks like Mutt has one message there. Sorry, I'm just, my chat kind of froze up here for a second. Mutt Nuts World says, I am like a Sherman tank. Ain't nobody getting to me or driving me off of any program. I'm tough as nails. That's awesome, Mutt. That is awesome. Now, with that being said, I'm going to wrap this up, folks. I want to thank you for tuning in to hear this very important message. If you have any further questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to email me. I'm losing my verbiage tonight. At Coach Eli at coacheli@melas.com. That's Coach Eli at coacheli@melas.com. The link to my email is below in the description, or you can just comment below on this live stream replay when it goes to a replay. With that being said, Mutt Nuts World, I want to thank you for being here, and I want to thank everyone else who was watching behind the scenes. Have yourselves a great night, everyone, and I will see you all next time. And Mutt says, night all, catch up later. See you all next time. Take care. Bye-bye. We're out. We're out. We're out. We're out. We're out. We're out. Great background, too.